Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and welcome back to Day R Survival video. This will be Big Update Review Part 9 and I can't really believe that we already, reached Part 9 and we're barely, we're barely close to, like reviewing every single thing that has been changed in the big update, right? Um, when this video is up, I believe Halloween is about to start, or even it's already started. I don't know, but when this video is up, for sure, I believe that couple days from now or tomorrow even, it's gonna get started, right? And I'm quite excited about that. I'm currently recording this at the first week of October. That's why, I like to prepare things up ahead, right? When this video is out as well, maybe there's already new patch, right? Like maybe the version is no longer 727, maybe it's something else, I'm not sure. But anyway, today we will be unboxing these large saves and medium saves and small saves as well. In part 7, I believe we unboxed a lot of valuable crates, right? Like hundreds at least, hundreds of legendary valuable crates, as well as 300 plus, you know, medium, or not medium, but more like epic, rare, uncommon, and common valuable crates as well. But today we will, unbox all of these saves. I have 106 for large saves, and then 56 saves for the medium one, and then 65 small saves. And yeah, we will unbox all of these. Also, you might have noticed that Danny, that's not a lot of saves, right? Compared to the valuable crates. Well, yeah, because recently I've been doing something else and I haven't, honestly, I haven't actually started looting again. That's why I, only have this amount, right? Even the large saves, I only got this, well, recently anyway. I only got this from the bandit base, right? Like previously as well, I talk about the how to beat bandit base, right, in part 6, I believe. You should check that out, right? All the bandit base over here, basically all of these bandit base that is marked as the white flag over here. These are all bandit base that will drop you large save, and that's about it. I kind of hope that they also drop the medium and small one, but apparently that's not the case. So yeah, you can get that these large saves from those bandit base, but for medium and small, unfortunately you have to load cities for these. And yeah, I guess you have to it's all about RNG, right? Sometimes not all buildings will give you medium and small or large. Sometimes they have none, but sometimes they have, right? Might do another video about looting, like straight up just looting for 1 hour and see what things that we can get. Maybe that will be in the next part, or in the future parts, right? But not for now, because today we will open this. I already, that's already quite of an intro. I guess we can just start. Also, I believe this one will not be as long as the previous one, I guess. But yeah, I will divide this first for, each of category so that we can know what is inside, right? I will put the medium save over here, and then the large save in the next area over here, like so. Okay, so this will be the large, this will be the medium, and then this will be the small one. Okay, I will start from this one. Also, by the way, I am in Chelia over here with all of you guys over here. There's so many people in Chelyabinsk, and yeah, it's just insane how I guess like 1/5 of the entire people in the server is actually in Chelyabinsk. I also believe that I would say 2/5, yeah, like 40% of the other people are in Tumen because they based there previously, right? And it's still in the train tracks. Might as well just stay there, right? But for UFA people, like from UFA over here, from UFA, they all migrated to Chelia, myself included. and that's about it, I guess. Also, there's also some other people as well in Tula, right? For new players, I also guess that another one fifth of people in the server is actually in Tula, and basically 20% here, 20% Celia, 40% in two man, and then the other 20% is scattered around, right? Maybe in other towns, maybe in early area in Leningrad, Olonets, Stifair, Kiev, Bryansk, Voronezh, whatever, doing their stuff, right? But I believe their base is still in either Tula, Chelia, Tumen, and that's about it, I guess. But yeah, anyway, there's that. That's my location, I guess. Now let's actually start with the small save. Okay, this one is instant open. I guess I'll just tap this until it's all done. Okay, I'm already quite seeing some stuff there, but um, it doesn't seem it will keep increasing the items, and that's the last one. Just like that, we have ourselves 6 items. Surprisingly quite low, quite disappointing, but we'll have to check one by one, right? Okay, so for the small saves, we got ourselves 23. Okay, that time we opened 65, if I remember correctly, right? So 65 gave us this amount of stuff. Okay, red one is 23. That's about what is it, like 50% or so? No, that's actually quite lower. What is it? 23 out of 65. Oh God, that's mathematics. 30, I think. Not really quite. 40%, 20%. What is it? 20. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit under 30%, I think. No, that's not right. Okay, wait, hold on. Come on, Dennis, what's your math? That's like 45, no, 50%? No, not yet. What is 65 divided by 23 again? Oh God, that's is 3, right? Yeah, about 30% basically, right? Because 69 quite close to 65, I guess. 30% of that will gives you red wine. I mean, you will get red wine for about 30% of your entirety of the save, right? Okay, there's that red wine. As you can see, it's minus 50 radiation points, so it's not that great. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. The wine, regular homemade wine, is also 50, right? And this one, I believe you can sell this to NPC as well. I mean, you can use this, I guess, if you want to clear your radiation points. But I don't recommend this one because it's quite difficult to get red wine anyway. Um, so yeah, I guess you can save or you can use this again, like whatever, right? Depending on your play style. If you already have like millions of red wine, then drinking this should be fine. But I don't know, like if you're offline as well, then you can just use this, right? Because offline you cannot trade with other people, right? Next we'll have Cuban Seeger. Okay, Cuban Seeger. I guess that will be 30 out of 65. So that's about come on, Denny. What now? 50%, right? About just slightly under 50% of your saves. So like you have like probably like 50% of the time you will get Cuban Seeger. Um, Next, we will have altcoins. Oh, surprisingly, this is actually quite a lot. 65, and we got ourselves 13,000. Yeah, let's say 13,000, right? So that's about 1 over 200, I believe. So one saves gives you 200 coins, right? Is that right? 65 times 2, that is 130, and then added another 100, so that will be 13,000. Yeah, okay, so basically one save will give you 200 altcoins in average, right? I got quite above that, right? Extra 700 or 650, I guess. That will be, yeah, like 1 in 200, and yeah, 1 in 200, right? I guess. Um, or what is it? Because there is 65, right? So that it gives another 10, I believe, right? So yeah, that's 210, right? Every save will give you 210 in general. Okay, so that's altcoins. Next we have rare playing dice. Okay, that's not okay, that there is two, right? There is the regular playing dice and then there is rare playing dice if I remember correctly. Actually, let's take a look at my page over here. Yeah, there is this playing dice and then rare playing dice. We got the rare one from the small safe as well as the rare playing cards. This one we can get from the valuable crates as well as the wrist, the rare watch. Like the better version of the wrist watch as well as the playing cards. We get the rare version of those. Not so bad. We got three rare items over here. Again, you can sell this to NPC or to other players, right? The collectors, basically. Okay, not so bad, honestly. Like, you get six items, and that's just the lowest tier, right? Let's move on to this one. This is the medium save. I have 56. Now, let's open this one and see if we can get more than six items, or, like maybe only six items, but better, right? Let's open this one, and oh, I already see another extra stuff there. Okay, so far only another extra slot. Um, okay, that's it. Okay, so this time we get seven instead of six. And by the looks of things, it seems like it's kind of still the same. Yeah, it's the same basically. We have red wine, 21 over 56. That's just barely under 50% as well, right? Again, that's probably like I don't know, like slightly under 30%, I think. Yeah, slightly under 30%, right? Because 56 divided by 3, that's what is it, 56 times 3, that is 1 6. Anyway, never mind. I'm not gonna bother with the math, right? It's just estimation, right? You do the math yourself. It's been a while for me since doing math, right? Well, I mean, not really, because the previous one we actually talk about the statistics from the mining area, but this is quite odd, right? The percent chance, right? Because it's not, like it's not rounded numbers, right? It's not 25%, it's not 30%, it's not 50%, but it is something, right? Down there, down the line. But yeah, yeah, like basically that. Cuban cigar, that is slightly under 50% as well. And then the old coins. Oh, this one actually seems like we got a lot. We get 12.5, right? 12,500. That's 56. So what's that then? 55 times 2, that's 1 and 10. So this one is slightly above, I guess, 200 as well. Yeah, this is above 200, I think. 210 times 56. What's that? Oh my god. 56 times 2, that is 112. Yeah, this is above, like I think this is slightly more than the small one. But I'm not sure, but it's still kind of down the line as well. So basically, one save will also give you about at least 210 coins, right? So you just multiply that basically. And then rare playing dice, rare playing cards, and then rare watch as well. The number is quite small. Honestly, this one was about 18 over 65. That's just about, I guess, about slightly under 25% for each of these, I think. And then for this one as well, right? 17 out of 56. What's that? About, yeah, like 34%, I guess. Slightly under that. So it's about 30% as well. And then this one, and then the rare watch as well. Kind of the same as the previous one as well. And then we get the extra slot will be jewelry. Okay, so this one also you can sell. So any of these are the items that you cannot disassemble apart from the old coins, right? You can craft this into coppers, and that's about it. But for the jewelry, I guess there's that. Yeah, you can get this, right? It's just as is 25. That's just slightly under 50% as well. Okay, so that's quite interesting, right? Honestly, quite disappointing if you ask me, because the small save already give this a lot of stuff, right? And then the medium one only gives another extra slot. So it's kind of disappointing, honestly. The small safe is quite more more valuable, I would say, right? Like in general, right? Because the increment, like the increment increase, it only increased by one slot, and it only gives jewelry as well, like basically things to collect or sell to NPC, right? Nothing really valuable over here, but yeah, I guess it makes sense because at the end of the day it's called save, right? And then what do you want to save in the save, right? Well, obviously a lots of money, and then lots of like valuable stuff like jewelry, right? So yeah, and then these kind of wards, right? The golden wards, and then I guess playing cards and dice as well because they are rare, right? And then Cuban cigar for whatever reason, as well as the wine, I guess. um I guess for some reason Russian people like to save their wine and Cuban cigar in the safe. I guess I can't really complain about that, right? I mean, if that's the case, I'm not sure if this represents what they do there as well. I'm not sure, right? I don't know their culture, but it's quite funny to have wine in and Cuban cigar inside these safes, right? But yeah, anyway, next one. This is the last one. Will be the legendary one. I have 106, and I will open. Okay, I already got. I already see some stuff over there. Increase. Okay. Yep. Okay, another slot. Okay, that's just as expected as well. But this time, I don't know what that is. I think that's some kind of gold bar, I think. But alright, that is it. That's the last one. So okay, out of 106, we got ourselves actually 106. That is about over 50% of red wine. That's actually more, right? As well as 69, nice. Cuban cigar, that's also over 50%, right? Of the crates, of the safes, I mean. And then for the altcoins, I got myself 222. Okay, so let's say it is 100, right? So basically we got ourselves 220, I think. Or yeah, just basically the same, right? 200 coins, the same as the previous one as well. And then the rare playing dice, 36 out of 106. I guess that's just about 30%, right? 35%, and then this one as well, and the railroads as well. It's about 30 to 35% apparently. And then 47, I guess this is about slightly under 50%. It's probably 40%. 106 times 4, that is 42, right? So yeah, slightly above 40%, but it's not quite 50%. So like it's under 50%, but it's above 40%. So 40 to 50%, I guess, to get the jewelry. And then the last one will be the gold itself. So 42, that will be what? Exactly 40%. Okay, so 40% gold you can get from that. And also, like as you expected, the gold is not disassembled. I mean, it cannot be disassembled, right, into some other stuff, I guess. But it still makes sense because it is just safe, right? You just put your valuables in it, right? Like the golden watch, jewelry, like just regular stuff, right? And then gold bar as well. Um, Basically the same thing. Like I guess all people across the world, like if they have safe, probably they keep their stuff there, like these all these accessories, expensive accessories, jewelry, gold bar, as well as the coins, right? Their money essentially. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Honestly, I'm quite disappointed, but I mean, take it with a bit of grain of salt, right? When I opened the small safe, I got this, right? And this is actually, I already was happy, knowing that the small safe gave me this, right? This stuff over here, it's quite okay, I guess, because it is like the lowest tier of the safes, right? It makes sense if it only gives like not valuable stuff, right? But seeing this much of stuff, I was actually quite surprised and like satisfied, right? um and then we opened the medium one. It's the same, but we got another slot for jewelry, and then for the large one, we got another slot for gold. So only one extra slot for items that cannot basically do anything, right? It's just to sell to other players or to sell to NPC, right? So yeah, quite disappointing, honestly. Okay, let's think about it this way. Okay, so in the US, people sometimes store their weapons inside the safe as well, right? So like in the US, right? We're talking about American people, right? I mean, I understand that this is in Russia, right? But think about it this way. Like there in the US, I heard that people also store some kind of weapons, right? Like guns, bullets, and stuff like that inside safes as well. So I was kind of wondering if in Russia people also do that. I think in Russia you can also own guns, right? I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that, right? Because I have seen a lot of people, like online, right? They just carry like like civil people, like regular people. They also carry guns, right? I'm not sure if that's legal or not. But I have seen a lot of videos where like just citizens using their guns, right? So I'm not sure what's the regular, what's called like the regulation about owning guns in Russia. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that specifically, but like I was just giving suggestions, right? If there's any developers that actually is watching this, maybe putting some weapons always nice, I guess. Here, like as well as the bullets as well, just to fill this stuff, right? So that I guess that's also valuable, right? There's also other crates that actually gives weapons like this one over here. Let's see. There is actually what is it? Where is it? Yeah, this one, right? Weapon box. This one you can get from the military base, right? Maybe this, like obviously this is for weapons, right? However, again, I'm not sure, like maybe especially in these post apocalyptic events, right? Where everyone, like every players, every bandits, looters, what you call, right? Everyone has guns, right? I think it also makes sense that inside the safes there's also guns as well, or weapons or bullets in general, right? As well as like maybe food, like long lasting food, right? Because again, like this time in the post-apocalyptic events, I think that food is quite valuable as well. Like let's say food that can last years, right? That canned food or anything like that, right? You can probably put canned food over here, like canned beef or something like that, that can last forever basically, right? So yeah, because again, like food is scarce supposedly, and yeah, it just makes sense if I just kind of want to see more stuff here. To be honest, like maybe the small one, there's this one row, right? 6 items, and then the next one, the medium one, also has another 6 rows, so that will be 2 rows. Not 6 rows, but more like 6 slots, right? So there's like 12 items, and then the last one, another row, right? So that will be like 18 items. So just to make these saves even more valuable, you can put the percent chance for that to happen low. I don't mind, like drop the gold bar to 10%, jewelry like these red watch to 10%, and then however you can also put something else, like maybe bullets, they can get like 50%, and then um just more stuff in general, right? Just as filler, like it doesn't have to be like it basically will drop the percent chance for all of these item. However, you can get even more various stuff, right? So that probably will make the game even more exciting, right? So that you can make people try to loot cities as well, right? Because you can only get medium and small save from looting anyway. So yeah, it's just basically like because the game is about survival as well, right? So people survive by looting cities, right? And then they found these safes, and then they open, and then it contains a lot of stuff, right? So yeah, that's just my suggestions. Take it with a bit of grain of salt, I guess. This is already great, don't get me wrong. Getting all this stuff is already great, like these rare watch, this jewelry, and then gold bar. We can sell this, right, to each other and then to NPC as well. That's great, do not change that. As well as the old coins as well. Apparently people start using old coins as currency in the commercial, like just trade, player to player trading, right? Which is always great. And then we have Cuban cigar. I guess this is just regular stuff, right? Wine as well. I mean, come on, like let's take it this way, right? You store wine and Cuban cigar in the safe, right? And then you don't store, but you don't store weapons and then store like food and stuff like that. It kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Because the cigar and then wine, this is not really your what is it like, your main items that you will need during post-apocalyptic events, right? I mean, I get it, the red wine reduce radiation point, I guess, but the Cuban cigar, I don't think this is necessary anyway, like the red wine as well. um Best I can do is probably switch this with some kind of food or medicines, and then you will be good, right? And then like basically all these valuables, it's fine like that. But maybe you want to reduce the percent, but increase more slots, right? Increase more loot chance or lootables, right? That is available there as well. But yeah, anyway, so far, again, quite disappointed, but I'm kind of grateful, honestly. This is great. And I now have 42 golds. I guess I will just sell this to the community then. I don't know, like any people that want to collect gold, I guess I will sell this probably. I don't know, like just market price, right? But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's big update review part 9. We just unboxed, what is it, like 200 plus saves, I guess, 100 legendary large saves, as well as 50 and another 50 medium and small saves. But yeah, I guess now you can see, right, what's inside them. If you want to collect these, then um like I said, the only way to get the small and medium is by looting. And the large one you can also, like do looting as well as raiding the bandit base, and you can get yourself the large save basically. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's episode of Big Update Review Part 9. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you again in the next review. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, just to support the channel in general, right? So far we have 26 subscribers, and actually that's a lot of people, honestly. When I started playing, making videos as well, I started around 10 subscribers, right? Now I'm at 26. That's increase of 16. Like 26 subscribers is actually a lot, honestly. Like okay, think about it this way. One class in my high school, I had like 32 people, right? And that's just basically almost my classroom, right? We have 32 people, so 26, that's 6 less people, right? So we're almost there. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow probably, or a few days from now, because again Halloween events will start, I think tomorrow or a few days from now, or even already out. I'm not sure, right? Because I pre-recorded these kind of videos anyway. But yeah, until then, see ya.